In 2025, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did something only 6 other players in NBA history have ever done. He scored 20-plus points in 60 straight games, joining the ranks of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kevin Durant. Insane, right? But here's what most fans don't know. Shai was once cut from his high school team as a 9th grader. So how did he go from overlooked Canadian teenager to one of the most feared scorers in the NBA? This is the real rise of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and why his story is just getting started. Shai was born in 1998 in Toronto, raised in a family that lived and breathed sports. But at 14, reality hit hard. He was cut from his high school's junior varsity team. Most would have quit. Shai? He turned that rejection into obsession. He trained non-stop. By 11th grade, he dominated so much that his coach limited him to 2 shots in the first half just to develop his passing skills. But he needed tougher competition. So he moved to Tennessee's Hamilton Heights Christian Academy, joining his cousin, future NBA guard Gilgeous-Alexander Walker. Together, they leveled up. By 2015, Shai was a high school champion at the City of Palms Classic, turning heads and finally earning major college offers. Despite the late buzz, Shai entered Kentucky as a backup. No McDonald's All-American title, no hype. But he didn't care. He never missed class, never skipped workouts, studied film obsessively. And soon, he couldn't be benched. Midway through the season, Shai took over the starting role, and by March, he was Kentucky's go-to guy, dropping 29 points in the SEC championship game and taking home the MVP. In just one season, he went from overlooked recruit to lottery pick potential. He declared for the 2018 NBA Draft. Drafted 11th overall by Charlotte, but never played for them. Traded immediately to the Clippers, who saw his potential. As a rookie, Shai's 7-foot wingspan and high IQ game turned heads. He played with composure, defended like a vet, and even helped the Clippers push the Warriors in the 2019 playoffs, scoring 25 in a Game 4 win. But then came the twist. That summer, the Clippers went all in for Paul George, and Shai was the centerpiece of the trade to Oklahoma City. Most saw it as a rebuild move, but for Shai, it was destiny. In 2019, OKC lost both Westbrook and George, and expectations hit rock bottom. Enter Chris Paul, and a golden opportunity for Shai. Under CP3's mentorship, Shai grew fast. He learned leadership, tempo, maturity. The Thunder shocked the league with 44 wins, and Shai averaged 19.63 in just his second year. When Chris Paul left, the keys were officially handed to Shai. Over the next 2 seasons, Shai's game took off. He dropped a career-high 54 points in a single night. He hit clutch shot after clutch shot. The buzz around him grew louder, even as injuries briefly held him back. But every time he returned, he came back better. Then came 2022-23. Shai leveled up. Averaging 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, he became unguardable, without flashy athleticism. He didn't rely on dunks. He used footwork, timing, craft, and IQ. Step backs, Euro steps, hesitations. He wasn't loud, but he was lethal. He hit buzzer beaters. He beat double teams. And he led a young OKC team to 40 wins and a play-in spot, earning his first All-Star selection. In 2023-2024, he doubled down. Back-to-back All-NBA first-team selections, multiple All-Star appearances. MVP chatter started to bubble. And then in 2025, he silenced every doubt. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won the NBA MVP, Finals MVP, and led the Thunder to an NBA championship. And then he did the impossible. 60 straight games with 20-plus points. Only Jordan, Kobe, KD, Wilt, Kareem, and Oscar have done that. At just 26, Shai was now being discussed as possibly the best Canadian player since Steve Nash. But here's what truly separates him. Even while averaging 30-plus, Shai remains humble. He passes up good shots for better ones. He leads by example. His teammates trust him, coaches praise him, fans adore him. Oklahoma City, once written off, is now buzzing with promise. With draft picks stacked, young talent growing, and SGA at the helm, the Thunder aren't just rebuilding, they're coming. From being cut in high school to carrying an NBA franchise, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise is more than a story. It's a lesson in self-belief, patience, and work ethic. And now with an NBA MVP, a Finals MVP, and a championship ring, the world isn't just watching Shai, it's chasing him. And the scariest part, he's just getting started. If you think Shai's headed for an MVP, smash that like button and drop a fire emoji in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that prove greatness isn't born, it's built.